My name is Charles. I want to welcome you. Um, let's see. Make sure this thing is working right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Um, my name is Charles, and this is going to be a weekly broadcast that I will be covering current things going on in my life and in the Philippines. I've been looking at the comments, and if you have any questions, any comments, any suggestions for what I could be covering. Hello to whoever that is that just checked in. I saw one of my visitors just checked in. Welcome, welcome. You can chat with me in the chat box. I'm watching the box. This is going to be about the pros and cons of living in the Philippines. This is a new year. I want you all to make aware there's going to be some changes going on. I'm getting a new steady studio set up, and I'm going to be covering on a weekly basis comments coming from the audience. One of the questions that I saw was God principles question mark. This is something I notice people tend to gloss over. They stop at the word God, but they don't understand that it's the principles that I'm talking about. Principles like patience, honesty, tolerance, um, and I go a lot deeper into that because when it comes to living in the Philippines, it's very important the principle of respect and that you have people around you that you can trust and that they fit in the position you want them to hold. One of the things that happens here is you start associating with other expats from other people from other countries, and you may not be aware that they have some issues, mental issues, alcoholism. Some of them are on meds, and you have to go through a vetting process because some of these things don't show up for a little while until they're triggered by them. I want to welcome anybody to this live podcast. I'm going to be doing this on a consistent basis. I'm going to give you my word on that. I'm going to do it once a week because there are some changes going on. One of the things is that the pros and cons is life changes. And so right now, what I'm fixing to attempt is a 7 day challenge to go on keto. I'm gonna not eat food for 7 days to put myself into ketosis, and I'm gonna check in on a regular basis on my Facebook page to let you know how that's going. My Facebook page, the God Principles or Charles Davis, that's the one you want to be on. I'll be checking in on that, just jumping in, just letting you know what's going on. The next thing that is really going on is I'm working on putting together my team. See, one of the things when I got here, I got to thinking, how do I want to set this up? I've been here 2 years. I'm single. A lot of these other guys are in relationships. I'm not in relationship. So what I want to do is, how do I need to set this up for me? One of the guys on there, he talked about he's 71 years old. Does he need a woman at that age? And I want to tell you that you're going to need somebody. And what I'm doing is I'm setting up a team to help me take my business to the next level. I have a housekeeper that's named Wang. That video was messed up because the audio was messed up. But yesterday, I got my physical trainer and my masseuse. She came by yesterday. She's going to be coming by once a week. And she also has education in marketing. And that's going to come in handy when I bring her on board. I've also hired a video editor in Pakistan. You may have noticed that some of will, the content quality is going to improve. And the studio is being remodeled right now, and it's going to be, you're going to see an entirely different look. I'm fixing to upgrade all of this so that you all can have a better quality content, better interviews, the whole 9 yards. What's going on in the Philippines right now? We just got through with a celebration. I don't attend it because it's, if you ever seen Taste of Chicago and the crowd, this is crazy. I mean, everybody comes out for these celebrations around Christmas. So it was really wild and hectic. And so that's what was going on here. And what's going on here locally is nothing. Everything's quiet. We've been watching what's happening in America. And a lot of people are not aware of how that's going to impact us in the Philippines. We're watching carefully. One of the things that does come up is how do we manage our finances? Like right now, my townhouse cost me 15,000 pesos. That's like $275 a month. I'm in my third year. Well, I'm going in my third year, so I'm gonna have to be jumping over to Singapore or Thailand to make a visa run. I'm gonna cover that this year. I'm gonna be attending other resorts and doing live broadcasts from there. Like I did one from the Pacific Resort a few months ago. That was pretty nice. I'm gonna be making some other trips this year, and I continue to grow the channel Life in the Philippines, the God Principles. One of the things that I really want to attempt is to help people develop an income so that they could live a life of financial freedom. There's some big changes going on YouTube as far as the type of formats that are going to be helpful and help you to build your channel. That's why I'm doing this live so that I can build up watch time. If you could help me by watching a little longer, helping me with comments, I'd really appreciate it. I see two people have given me two thumbs up, and there's two people watching. Thank you so much for uh, for tuning in to my channel. And that's really all that's going on. I'm sitting here in my living room right now. It's 5:42 a.m. And one of the things I do during the week is I have to sit up and plan content, and that is becoming a pain in the butt. I'm becoming a pain in the butt because it's like I feel like I'm working a job again. I don't like that feeling. I really don't. That's why I'm doing this podcast right now because it's like I need to switch this up. That's why I'm upgrading the studio. I'm getting other people in here to help me with this, to bring some more variety to it because my spirit is adventurous. I want to move around. Like when I first started this thing, I was doing it outside. I'm gonna go back to doing that because there've been a lot of upgrades here in the townhouse subdivision. They did a lot of upgrading, and I think you would enjoy looking at that. That's all. I'm not gonna ramble here. I want to thank those that checked in. I'm gonna put this up as a podcast, and I'm gonna come up with a schedule that you can count on. Um, the next video that I'm about to do once I get off the podcast is I'm 71. Do I need a girlfriend or a wife? Look for that content. And thank you for watching. The three people on there, thank you so much. It's been 9 minutes. That's about all I'm going to do.